Happy morning, dear children, and welcome to today's English class. Our today's topic is conditional clause. These conditional clauses, they are made up of if clause and main clause. If clause lays down a condition, and main clause, it is the result or outcome of the condition laid down by the if clause. As I've told you, it's a type of sentence and it's a combination of if clause and main clause or main clause and if clause. These conditional clauses are of different types. They are zero conditional clause, first conditional clause, second conditional clause, third conditional clause, and mixed conditional clause. This mixed conditional clauses are not prescribed for you. So let us do zero conditional clause, first conditional clause, second conditional clause, and third conditional clause. So let us begin with zero conditional clause. Now look at the zero conditional clause on the blackboard. The zero type conditional clause, it focuses on the universal truth and the situation is real 100%, and it also focuses on the situations that are of scientific facts. Now look at the structure of zero conditional clause. The structure that is followed in zero conditional clauses: if plus simple present tense in the if clause and simple present tense in the main clause. So the formula or the structure that we follow in the zero conditional clauses: if plus simple present plus simple present. Okay children, now look at the blackboard. If plus simple present plus simple present. So I've already told you this if clause lays down a condition and the main clause is the result. It gives the outcome or the result of the condition that has been laid down by the if clause. Now look at the sentences. If the clouds collide, if the clouds collide, lightning occurs. If the clouds collide, lightning occurs. If the wind blows, if the wind blows, the trees move. If the wind blows, the trees move. If you press the button, the TV comes on. If you press the button, the TV comes on. If you heat water, it boils. If you heat water, it boils. If a volcano erupts, if a volcano erupts, lava flows out. Lava flows out. If you freeze water, it becomes solid. If you freeze water, it becomes solid. See, look at all these sentences. In all these sentences, we find if plus collide. Collide over here, it is a simple present, and here occurs is a simple present. So as I've already told you, the zero conditional clause, it follows the structure. The structure that we follow in zero conditional clause is if plus simple present tense plus simple present tense. So look at the sentence: if collide occurs. So it is if plus simple present tense plus simple present tense. The next sentence also, you see, here we have if blows moves. So here also we have if simple present tense and simple present tense, right? Now in the third sentence, look at this word: if press comes on. So here also we have if plus simple present tense plus simple present tense. So these sentences, all these sentences are zero conditional clause because the structure if plus simple present tense plus simple present tense has been followed. And for you to understand better, look at the sentence: if the clouds collide. So this is the sub clause. It is a sub clause or the subordinate clause, and the meaning is not complete. You find that the meaning isn't complete in this part of the sentence. But look at this part of the sentence: lightning occurs. The meaning is complete. So it is a main clause. So this is the condition and this is the main clause, that is the result. Have you understood, children? Now let us proceed to the first conditional. Let us proceed to the first conditional. Now zero conditional is over. I hope all of you have understood zero conditional. Now let us proceed to first conditional. This first conditional they are real and possible. These first conditionals are real and possible, and the structure that we follow in this is if plus simple present plus will plus future verb form. Okay, future verb form of the future tense verb form. So look at this, if plus simple present plus will and then future verb. Look at these sentences. If I win the match, I will give you a treat. If I win the match, I will give you a treat. If you study well, you will score high. If you study well, you will score high. If you behave well, you will gain respect. If you behave well, you will gain respect. Now look at all these three sentences, children. Here we have if, and then we have the simple present, and over here in the main clause we have will plus future verb form. Okay, future verb form, that is will give. So similarly in this we have study, will score, behave, will gain. So on all these three sentences, what form or what structure has been followed? The first conditional structure, and that is if plus simple present plus will plus future tense form of the verb has been followed. I hope you have understood the first conditionals. Have you all understood the first conditional? Now let us proceed to the second conditional. Second conditionals, they are unlikely and unreal, and they are hypothetical. Now look at the structure that we follow in this. If plus simple past plus would plus present tense form of the verb. So what is the formula or the structure that we have to follow for this, children? It is if plus simple past plus would plus present tense of the verb form. Now look at the sentence. If I were a peacock, I would dance. If I were a peacock, I would dance. So look at this word, where. Where over here? It is simple past. And how about this? Would dance? It is would plus future tense of the present tense. Okay, the present tense verb form. So here we have the present tense verb form, that is dance. And over here we have would. So would dance. Now look at the sentence once again. If I were a peacock, I would dance. So over here, where is the simple past, and would dance is would plus present tense of the verb. Now look at some more examples given over here. If I had time, I would play with you. If I had time, I would play with you. So look at the formula that has been followed here. It is if plus past tense plus would plus present tense of the verb. So if I had time, I would play with you. If Abhi played, we would win the match. If Abhi played, we would win the match. If Sarathi came, he would help me. If Sarathi came, he would help me. So in all these sentences, what structure has been followed? These are all second conditional clauses, and the structure that has been followed in all these four sentences is if plus simple past plus would plus present tense verb. I hope you have understood this. Now let us proceed to the third conditional clause. Now these third conditional clauses are impossible. They are too late because they are now in the past. Is it clear? So it cannot be altered, it cannot be changed. For example, if I had known you were sick, I would have visited you. If I had known you were sick, I would have visited you. Now look at the structure that we follow in this is if plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle. So what is the structure that we follow? We follow if plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle. See, look at the sentences. If I had known you were sick, I would have visited you. If I had eaten well, I would have felt energetic. If I had eaten well, I would have felt energetic. So here we have if, and here we have had known, that is the past perfect, and would have visited is would have plus past participle. So all these are third conditional clauses. So I hope you have understood zero conditional clause, first conditional clause, second conditional clause, and third conditional clause. Children, you register in your mind the formula or the structure that has to be followed in all these sentences. It will be very, very easy for you to answer the questions that are asked. So I hope all of you have understood very well. We shall meet again in our next class with another new topic. Thank you, children. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you all.